Hello, class. This is Dr. Mu-tor Flood. Today, we're going to learn how to calculate frequencies, tables, and descriptive statistics on SPSS. This will be what you'll do for your first computer assignment. So first, let me make sure you can see my screen. Let's see. Let's do it that way. So first, you should be able to see my screen now. I'm going to have to pull up SPSS on the computer. So I'm going to click on this icon right here for IBM SPSS. This should be on all of the computers in the computer labs throughout the campus. You can also ask the IT department to install it on your personal computer or laptop. So let me make sure that you can see this SPSS screen before I continue. So let's stop the share. Okay, so you should now be able to see my screen. So we're going to exit out of this dialog box right here. Close this. And so now you should have this screen. This is called the data editor screen. All right. And what you're going to do for this particular first assignment, you're going to create 3 different variables. And those variables are student, gender, and score. So we're going to go to variable view. We're going to type in with the capital letters, with the first letters capitalized, the variable name student, and press enter. Then we are going to, under name, type in gender with the G capitalized, and then press enter. And then we are going to type in the variable name of score with the S capitalized and press enter. What we are also going to do is go to decimals. And we're going to change the decimal places here to 0 for all 3 variables. Then we are going to go over to measure. And for student is a nominal variable, nominal scale of measurement. Gender is also a nominal scale variable. And score is going to be an interval or an interval or ratio scale of measurement variable. However, in SPSS, if it is interval or ratio scales of measurement, they're both categorized as a scale measure. So you're going to press scale. All right. Once you do that, you are going to press data view once again to get you to your data editor screen on the data view. And then you're going to put in values based on the sample problem that was given. And so I am not going to input all of the data that you have in your sample problem. So you'll have to put in the actual data again based off the sample problem that I give you. So what I'm going to do is put in some sort of random data. So for student, I have student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, and the 5th student. For gender, in this particular problem, the number 1 represents a male, the number 2 represents a female. So I'm going to put 1 for the first student, 2 for the second, 3 for the first, and so on and so forth. Then I'm going to put in the score. So I'm going to put in random scores. Again, you're going to have to put in all this information from the sample problem into this data editor. Okay, so now I have the three variables, student, gender, and score, and I have the scores for each of those variables. I'm now going to compute frequency tables and descriptive statistics. So what I do first is that I'm going to click on Analyze. Then I'm going to click on Descriptive Statistics. Then I'm going to click on Frequencies. And that's going to bring up a dialog box. In the dialog box, I'm going to choose the variables gender, and I'm going to hold on Control to also choose the variable score. Then I'm going to press this arrow that's pointing to the right, and it's going to move the variables gender and score into this box titled Variables. Then I'm going to click on Statistics to the left of the dialog box. And I'm going to click on all 6 boxes under Dispersion. This is going to help me get my descriptive statistics. So I'm getting the standard deviation, the variance, the range, the minimum and maximum values for each variable, and the standard error of the mean for each variable. I'm going to also click on all 4 boxes under Central Tendency. So I'm going to get the mean, the median, the mode, and the sum for all of the variables that I'm analyzing. Then I'm going to click on both boxes under distribution. So I'm going to get the skewness and kurtosis of each variable that I'm analyzing. All right. Then once I do that, I'm going to click on Continue. Then I'm going to click on Charts. And I'm going to click on the circle next to histograms. And I'm going to click on Show Normal Curve on the histogram. Then I'm going to click on Continue to return to the previous dialog box. Then I'm going to click on OK to run the analysis. And so what's going to happen? A new screen is going to show up, which is going to contain the output. Let me make sure that you can see that. So I'm going to stop the share and make sure you can see the output. Okay, so now you should be able to see the output screen for the variables that we have analyzed. And so you're going to see a table for statistics, all the statistics that we asked for, from the mean all the way to the sum. You're going to see a frequency table of gender and then a frequency table labeled score. You're also going to have a histogram for gender and a histogram for score. All right. And so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to open up a Word document. All right, let me make sure you can see this document. Let's see. So Word document and the output. So I opened up a Word document, and I'm going to title this, let's say computer assignment or descriptive statistics. All right. And then I'm going to bring up my, let's see. Going to bring up my output, and I'm going to click on the output that's titled statistics. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste it using keep source formatting. All right, so now I have the statistics in my Word document. I am also going to, let's see what else you need in this one. I'm going to copy the frequency tables for gender, and I'm going to paste it using the keep source formatting in here as well. I'm also going to copy the frequency table for the variable score, and I'm going to paste it using keep source formatting. I think it did it twice. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened there, but let us do that again. So we're going to copy this and let's paste it so we can get, okay, so now we got it. Variable score. All right. For some reason it pasted gender twice, but so now I have the frequency table for the variable score. Then I'm going to copy the histogram for the variable gender. And I'm going to paste it into my Word document under keep source formatting. All right. Then under here, I am going to answer the questions that were asked. All right, so let's make this bigger so we can answer those questions. Right? So remember, this data is not the data that you'll have when you do this, but how to answer the questions will be the same. So if you, the first question asks, well, what is the standard deviation for the variable score? All right, so here's the variable score, and the standard deviation is going to be right here where it says standard deviation. It asks, what is the variance for the variable score? Well, the variance is right here. And so that is going to be this score right here. It also asks, what is the standard error of the mean for the variable score? Well, the standard error of the mean is right here. And that is going to be, for my data, this number right here. All right, and then once you do that, you are going to save the Word document with the name Computer Lab Assignment 1. And then you're going to send the document to me via Canvas. All right. The best way to go about doing this is to download a phone app called Cam Scanner, and this will allow you to make PDFs of your work. All right. Very important, you got to make sure that you send all of the work that you did on only one PDF document. Do not give me multiple documents. Just submit one for this assignment. Physical copies of this will not be accepted. All right. And so that is how you will do your first assignment, your first computer assignment for this class. I thank you for sticking around and listening to this video, and you have a great day.